We are confident that under the very strong leadership of Secretary Bautista, all the contractors for the MMSP will move full speed ahead, consistent with the Honorable President's directive to the DOTR. As the most trusted and reliable partner in this endeavor, please rest assured JICA will continue to render full support with Japanese companies' experience and expertise and know-hows for the realization of this first ever subway in the Philippines.
No. Ayan mga utol yung subway natin. Full cooperation at saka sila ang gagawa. Yung mga Japanese company. Okay, pakinggan naman natin yung speech ni President Bongbong Marcos hinggil sa subway project na ito.
Mga karunungan, kaalaman, teorya, kasaysayan, hiwaga at mga bagong tuklas. Alamin natin, alamin natin.
Eto na mga utol, good news talaga ito. Nagpirmahan na ng kontrata ang Pilipinas at ang Japan hinggil sa nasabing Metro Manila Subway Project. At kamakailan lamang, di ba, nagkaroon na ng groundbreaking ceremony at ang kagandahan nito, ang gagawa na nasabing subway ay ang Japan. Alam naman natin ang railway system sa Japan ay napakaganda. Anyway mga utol, ayon pa kay President Bongbong Marcos, etong nasabing proyekto na ito ay hindi lamang magtatapos sa Metro Manila bagkos ang plano ay sa buong kapuluan ng Pilipinas pagdudugtong-dugtongin na tayo through railway system. Okay? So eto na yung pasimula nito, nag-contract signing na sila nitong mga So eto na yung pasimula nito at nag-contract signing na sila. So pakinggan na natin kung anong nilalaman ng video na ito mula sa Banat News TV. Alamin na natin at mamaya ilalagay ko yung mismong speech ni President Bongbong Marcos hinggil sa nasabing proyektong ito.
Ang gobyerno daw ng Japan aalalay na rin dito sa issue ng climate change at ang transportasyon at iba pang concern ng gobyerno dito pa rin sa bansa.
Nagkisimpatya mga opisyal ng Japan dito sa ating bansa kaugnay ng sinapit na pagkasalanta dulot pa rin ng bagyong Paeng nitong nakalipas na mga araw at pati na yung iba pa na nadamay na rin sa naturang kalamidad. Dito ay kaugnay nga ng pagbisita ng ilang opisyal ng Japan sa ating bansa. At ayon nga sa dumadalaw dito na si Japan Special Advisor to the Prime Minister Dr. Mori Masafumi, nakahanda ang kanilang bansa na palakasin pa yung kooperasyon sa Pilipinas sa pagharap sa epekto ng climate change, maritime security, agriculture at food security pati na yung infrastructure development.
Sipin nyo mga utol, napakarami nung proyekto nung pagsasamahan nila. Tsaka pinag-uusapan ni Masafumi, Special Advisor to the Prime Minister of Japan. Okay? Climate change, infrastructure, transportation at agrikultura at marami pang iba mga utol. Okay, tuloy na natin.
Maging si Japan International Cooperation Agency o JICA Senior Vice President Kiichiro Nakazawa ay hindi na ikubli yung kanyang kalungkutan kaugnay doon sa mga napaulat na lawak ng pinsalang idinulot ng kalamidad sa ating bansa. Narito ang mga opisyal upang sumaksi doon sa paglalagda kaugnay sa kasunduan sa subway project. Pagbabahagi pa nitong si Nakazawa ay mula noon ay tuloy-tuloy naman ang kanilang pakikipagtulungan sa mga Pilipino para sa mga makabuluhang proyekto kagaya na lamang ng mga silid-aralan, patubig at ngayon ang pinakahuli at pinakamalaki ay ang Metro Manila Subway Project na nagkakahalaga ng 355.6 billion pesos.
Grabe.
At kaugnay niyan, narito ang bahagi ng pahayag ni JICA o Japan International Cooperation Agency Senior Vice President Kiichiro Nakazawa.
I'm deeply saddened to hear of the loss of life and devastation caused by the typhoon that hit the Philippines last week. On behalf of JICA, I'd like to extend our heartfelt condolences to the victims and their families at this difficult time. JICA stands with Filipino people in overcoming this time of difficulty and is committed to assisting the recovery as quickly as possible. Over the past few years, we have already witnessed a number of milestone achievements in other contract packages, including the groundbreaking for the Ortingas and Shaw Boulevard station segment last month. We are confident that under the very strong leadership of Secretary Bautista, all the contractors for the MMSP will move full speed ahead, consistent with the Honorable President's directive to the DOTR. As the most trusted and reliable partner in this endeavor, please rest assured JICA will continue to render full support with Japanese companies' experience and expertise and know-how for the realization of this first ever subway in the Philippines.
No. Ayan mga utol yung subway natin. Full cooperation at saka sila ang gagawa. Yung mga Japanese company. Okay, pakinggan naman natin yung speech ni President Bongbong Marcos hinggil sa subway project na ito. Okay mga utol, ito na yung kabuuan ng kanilang napag-usapan at kung ano pa man, kung saan-saang lugar ang gagawing ng subway. Ito, Metro Manila Subway Project. Pero hindi ibig sabihin magtatapos sa Metro Manila ang railway system na ito. Okay mga utol, pakinggan na natin si President Bongbong Marcos hinggil dito.
The Honorable Mori Masafumi, Special Advisor to the Prime Minister of Japan, the Transportation Secretary
Masafumi.
Jimmy Bautista, Senator J.B. Ejercito, Representative Franz Pumaren, I see you. Oh, there. Representative Eric Martinez, the Embassy of Japan and Chargé d'Affaires, Matsuda Kenichi, and other members of the Diplomatic Corps. Of course, Quezon City, Mayor Maria Josefina G. Belmonte. Senior Vice President of JICA, Nakasawa Kenichiro, fellow workers in government, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is always, when we have such events as we have just witnessed today, these are always significant days for all of us as we mark another milestone, another landmark for the Metro Manila Subway Project and for the expansion of our public transport system, starting here in the National Capital Region, but hopefully to extend to the other urban areas around the Philippines. Today, we had seen the signing of the Metro Manila Subway project with the signing of Contract Package 102 and Contract Package 103. I am one with the Filipino people in anticipating the eventual realization of this extremely important flagship project, which, once it is completed, will significantly reduce travel time between Quezon City and Pasay from 1 hour and 30 minutes to just 35 minutes. And we quote often just the travel time advantage that this will bring. But it is not only that. The volume of traffic that a subway or a railway can take as compared to a highway or a road is significantly higher because it is regular, there is no traffic, and it is scheduled. And so people can hope that it is a reliable. We hope to reduce the terrible sight of going home at midnight along EDSA and still seeing people waiting to take the bus.
Oo nga naman.
That is the advantage of what the subway will bring. They know that they can always go to the subway station and there will be a train coming along in a few minutes. That really, for me, the cut, of course, in travel time is also very important, but still, it is to reduce the uncertainty as to what will, when we will get home. We will reduce the terrible stories that we hear of people who do no longer see their children because they come home at 1:30 in the morning and the children are asleep. They have to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get back on the bus.
Oo nga naman, mga utol, no? Talagang mahirap rin talaga yun. Yung napakalaking bagay nitong proyekto nito para sa mga araw-araw, yung mga everyday commuters. So, napakalaki na titipid nila sa oras. Okay? Yung travel time nila. And sa pagdami nga ng sa pagdali ng access ng transportasyon, mga utol, ay bibilis ang ating komersyo. Isa pa yun. Pero ito, unang-una nitong magbibenepisyo nito ay yung mga commuters nating mga kababayan. So napakaganda nitong proyekto na ito at hindi lamang nga, ayon kay President Bongbong Marcos, hindi lamang ito planong gawin sa Metro Manila. Yung subway sa Metro Manila for now. Pero yung railway projects, pagdudugtong-dugtongin na. Yung mga kanugnog muna na lalawigan mula sa Manila, so Cavite, Laguna, etong Pabulacan hanggang sa Pampanga, and then the rest. Okay? Eventually nga raw, hopefully, buong kapuluan ng Pilipinas ay mapagdugtong-dugtong through railway project. Okay? Tuloy na natin.
To the fight with the traffic coming back to work. And that the subway and all our public transport systems will be able to help and to remedy. So the quality of life in the city should improve significantly. It is also projected to benefit more than 500,000 passengers per day, from as far north as Valenzuela to as far south as Parañaque, easing the flow of people, of goods, of services around Metro Manila.
Tama.
Once the MMSP is fully operational, we envision that millions of jobs as well as opportunity will also be created following this seamless transport system. Yet, even before it begins its operations, it is already set to yield many fruits. The implementation of the civil works for Contract Package 102 and Contract Package 103 alone are set to create thousands of jobs and opportunities for many Filipinos. So let me extend my most sincere and fervent congratulations to everyone who made this monumental undertaking possible. Thank you for your hard work, and thank you for taking us to this day today. I thank the government of Japan for partnering with the Philippines in pursuing this important infrastructure development project. The world recognizes Japan for having a very efficient rail transport system which the Philippines aspires to one day emulate. We thank you for your continued support, and I hope to further advance our cooperation in other areas for the mutual benefit of our peoples. We are also thankful to the Japan International Cooperation Agency for providing the financial support for the implementation of Contract Package 102 and 103. Similarly, we must acknowledge that Nishimatsu DMCI joint venture and Sumitomo Mitsui Construction for working closely with the Philippine government in ensuring the completion of these contract packages. And I thank you not only for this specific project, I thank the JICA who have been supporting the development of the Philippines for the last 50 years. And I do not believe that, especially in terms of our infrastructure projects and even in our agricultural projects, that we would have come this far without the help of JICA along the way. And it has been instrumental, it has been material, and we have many possible future projects that may be in the pipeline. And for that, once again, we thank JICA for their assistance and their continuing interest in the Philippines. We are honored to have you as our partners in making the Philippines transport operations more efficient, safer, and more reliable.
Nice one.
And the Department of Transportation has made possible the signing of these contract packages. So I urge the DOTR, under the very capable hands of Secretary Jimmy, to remain steadfast in ensuring the smooth and faithful implementation of this extremely crucial undertaking. The signing of these contract packages is a clear demonstration of this administration's commitment to pursuing big projects, big infrastructure projects that will foster growth and revitalize the economy. Apart from this, we are also pursuing other key railway projects such as the MRT-7,
I know.
the LRT-1, Cavite Extension, the Philippine National Railway Clark Phases 1 and 2 that will in the future make our rail transit system a more viable option for our commuters.
Yan mga utol, oh. Ganon kadami yung mga railway projects na yan. Talagang tinututukan yung kasabay ng infrastruktura, agrikultura, kasabay na tinututukan yung transportasyon natin ng administrasyon ni President Bongbong Marcos. Bakit nga ba? Kasi yan po yung mga bagay na magbibigay o magdadala sa atin tungo sa pag-unlad. Siyempre, pag maganda mga infrastructures, marami mga investors, pag mabilis ang transportasyon, maayos ang transportasyon, mabilis ang komersyo. Okay? At ang agrikultura naman, siyempre, para dun sa tugon ito sa ating food shortage. And one more thing, hindi magmamahal ang bilihin dahil sapat yung ating mga produkto. Okay? Yun po yung talagang plano ng ating gobyerno ngayon. Kaya tinututukan ito at eto na nga, nangyayari na. Pero ang plano nga ay buong Pilipinas yung railway project na ito. Tuloy na natin.
We owe it to the Filipino people to build major roads and
Tama.
critical infrastructure that will not only spur progress and social change, but also promote interconnectivity, ease
Tama.
traffic, and reduce travel time. With you as our partners, I am confident that we can move full speed ahead
Full
towards
speed.
building better and more infrastructure projects for the Filipino people. Let's work together and let us achieve our shared goal of an efficient public transportation system that shall enhance our mobility, improve interconnectivity, and spur development equitably in our country. Let me assure you that the government remains
me assure you.
dedicated to maximizing its resources to pursue even more ambitious endeavors that will bring comfort and progress to Filipinos all over the country. Ang lahat ng ito ay para sa ating mga mamamayan. Sama-sama nating isulong ang mga ganitong klaseng proyekto para sa lahat ng Pilipino. Maraming salamat po, mabuhay kayong lahat, at magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
Palakpak talaga ako doon sa huli sinabi niya, no? Para ito sa lahat ng mamamayang Pilipino, itong mga proyekto na ito, isusulong natin ito. Yun lamang yun. Isusulong natin itong mga, let me assure you, yan ay mula kay President Bongbong Marcos. Binibigyan na tayo ng assurance ng ating presidente na ang mga proyekto sinasabi niya ay mangyayari lahat. O eto na, yung transportation system natin. Mga utol, anong masasabi nyo dito? Ayun, kailangan ko ng inyong komento at pakilike na rin ang video kung talagang nagustuhan nyo ang hatid sa atin ng ating presidente o ating pangulong si President Bongbong Marcos. Muli, ako si Target Achilles in behalf of the Real South Pride Production. Ako'y nagpapasalamat sa inyong walang sawang pagsuporta. Kayo mag-iingat mga utol. Keep safe, God bless, at saludo po ako sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po. Good job, Mr. President.